If Denver gets down, let's say they lose game 3, that is what I want to see. What do they do mentally? Do they bounce back?
The other thing that's really interesting is before the series started, we talked about the fact that it's not going to just be Butler versus the Joker.
Right.
It's going to depend on the role players.
Yeah.
And that was the difference, too, because the Joker had 41 points.
Woo!
They lost it. Butler only dropped 21.
Right.
But 5 guys had double digits. And so that's what's going to make this series very interesting.
Yeah.
They haven't moved up Joker's point prop. It's at 28.5. So in my head, I'm like, okay, do the Heat look at that game and say, we can let the Joker go off as long as we defend the other guys and don't let them take those 3-pointers and let them get all those mid-range shots? Like, he can go off and drop 41. We can still win this as long as we're balanced on offense. So I'm curious to see that moving forward. I was already on the under on Jimmy points. I said that I think the Joker will be the highest scorer in this series, and the fact that they came out with the same line for the points prop was very interesting to me. So I think that's maybe a market to look at, just the points props. Going over on the Joker, not just blind betting under on Jimmy, but knowing that the Heat now know and the Nuggets now know that could be a game plan for the Heat.
Yeah, of course.
Let the Joker go off maybe.
All right, before we move on, I have to ask you, gut feeling now, how many games the Nuggets get this done and you think the Heat shocks the world? With
how much resiliency, I guess you could call this Heat team, I could see it going 6.
Ooh.
It could possibly go 7. I thought this was going to be a possible sweep 5, but I could maybe see this going 6-7. Now, if they were down 0-2 going home, I would not feel the same way, but I mean.
Listen, 6-7 territory, Eileen Heat, shocking the world.
Really?
I'm telling you, the longer the series goes, advantage Miami. I think for now, I'm going to stick with my initial prediction, which was Nuggets in 5.
Yeah,
but that's why Game 3 is so critical.
Yeah.
Because if you go to Miami and you lose that game, Lord have mercy.
Can't.
They could be in a world of trouble.